Hey, hope you guys are doing well. We're heading up to Timberwolf Mountain today, which I kind of don't want to do it, but I'll need to do it. And yeah, essentially we're gonna go up the river. We're gonna go up here. I explored it off camera for like 5 in-game days maybe. To me, that's insane. There's Timberwolves, obviously. This is basically this whole, I'll call it a Devil's Triangle. All 3 regions now have Timberwolves. Before that, I think it was just Blackrock and Bleak Inlet. That's it. Now all 3 of these have it. I think Hush River Valley, obviously Pleasant Valley, Bleak Inlet, Coastal, like half the areas have Timberwolves now, which is insane. So what I did off camera now, it's early, we're leaving in a second. I kind of just took everything out of my pockets that's not needed. Just the bare necessities, under 35 kilos, just so we can climb. There's going to be, if I remember correctly, 1 rope, but we're going to make some coffee just in case for multiple. We're going to do it now. And yeah, I'm going to bring the arrow stuff, and also I'm going to bring guts and pelts for fixing the hat. It's like around 30%. Also, I'm going to bring leather and scrap metal for crampons, because crampons, it's a really mountainous region. Oh no. It sounds pretty rough outside. Oh, we can always wait it out, but not ideal. I don't want to get lost. We're not bringing the shells, but we are bringing the feathers and all that stuff. So everything else, kind of prepared. I'm just double checking. We have both guns, we have some ammunition. We're not bringing all of it. There's like 60 more here. I'm leaving here. Let's just check it out. It's probably really bad, but let's see. Oh, it's just windy. That's fine. Well, we will make the coffee inside because it's windy, so probably no fire. It sounded a lot rougher than it actually is. What are we doing? What are we doing? Charcoal. How much charcoal do we have? Actually, a good question. 15. Jesus. We do not need 15. We will bring 5. Yeah, that's a lot of weight. Yes. Let's make a quick fire. 90%. Yeah, let's go for it. We'll do a few coffees. And then last double check of the inventory. And we're good to go. Yeah, like I mentioned before, I did around 5 in-game days of Timberwolf Mountain. That's my only experience with it. And it was interesting, to put it mildly. Let's make 2. Oh, sorry. We're not gonna drink water yet. Meat? I guess let's go get some. Yeah, we don't have any. We're not bringing any food besides the 3 cattails. We're just gonna fill up over here, and then it's not too long of a walk. Let's eat some more, just so we're full. It's no extra weight or anything. Okay, that's all good. We need a drink. Let's drink this, let's warm up, and we'll just bring another one just to have it, just in case. Okay, so we have this, we have that, we have all the tools, we have a bedroll. I'm bringing extra bandages because I couldn't find any clothing items there. Also, I'm bringing more cloth. Okay, so we're 33 kilos. Torch, Do we need one? This is a small one. That's a good one. What else? Drink water. We are 33 kilos. So, hopefully, we'll be back for all this goodness. Otherwise, what's the point of all that hunting? Alright, so let's head up the river. Or up... Let's head up the river. It's going to be the quickest way. This is exciting. Hopefully we don't die within 5 seconds. Timberwolf Mountain, there's a lot of stuff there. But I did those 5 days without a gun, obviously, because it's a you're just like a starting run. For each region, pro tip, unless you want to watch other people play and learn from that, for me, best way of learning is to act by actually doing it, right? Learning a region. And the way I usually do it, Jesus, is I just do a separate game save and just do like a 20-day Stalker run. You can do, you know, a higher or lower level. That's just a kind of like, that's what I like. It's the right amount of difficulty, not too hard, not too easy. I think the wildlife is accurate then too. If you take a lower level, then, you know, and then you play Stalker for like a big run, then it's kind of misleading. So I just do Stalker. And yeah, I just do those runs. And I do it for just like the amount of time I need to kind of get acquainted with like at least a part of the region. Which, thus 5 days. I have my like southern region where we'll set up a regional base. And I kind of know there's one peak that we need to conquer and the rest we'll explore. We have the proper clothing for it and all that. But for now, we just have to get there. Oh, the torch is actually keeping us warm. I think it gives like a couple degrees. Should have brought more than one. Oh, I see some cattails. Alright, so now I guess we should hit the road. That's all the burdock. So we are somewhere here. Yeah, we need to hit the road, and after the bridge, we turn right. That's going to be easier. The road was pretty safe the last time we did it. Oh, that's a deer. And we're ready. This is nice. Having a gun. Because I played that 5-day short run without a gun and it was just constant paranoia. Which I don't appreciate. Yeah, once we hopefully get there, it's a southern location. So we climb up the rope, which you saw in one of the previous episodes. We climb up the rope. We pass through the loading screen, whatever. And then it's like a 5-minute walk to our first region, which is, I think it was called the Mountaineer's Hut or Mountaineer's Cabin or something. And, oh, there's a wolf. And it is pretty small, but we'll make it our home. It's the best you can get over there. It's like Hushed River Valley from what I saw. It's just all caves. There's nothing. I think Hushed River Valley is even worse. There's one bunker, and that's it. -1. It's gonna get warmer in a second. Oh, you got scared? And the weather was rough. All 5 days, it was -24 degrees Celsius minimum. It was really rough. and I didn't have proper clothing. Yeah, there was a bear. There were two Timberwolf areas just next to the hut. But one of those areas we will need to loot because it has a lot of stuff there. We just need to go there. Obviously wolves, deer, rabbits. There's just a... If you got a gun, it's heaven. Basically the big problem will probably be at the area, our base, is not going to be big enough to store all the pelts, almost. Like, that's how much wildlife there is. Like you saw over here in our main base. Or regional base, I guess. They accumulate really quickly. That took us like an episode. It's creepy as hell. Okay, so we have to cross the bridge, as I mentioned before, and then take a right. And before climbing, we'll drink another coffee. We're playing super safe. We'll be thirsty anyway. Is this the... No, this doesn't count as a bridge. Yeah, once we get there, we're going to explore the nearby area. And we're going to make crampons. Hopefully both can be done in this episode. The crampons are a must. Not this episode, but we need to be prepared for some big future climbs. Oh, 0 degrees. This is good. I think Timberwolf Mountain, just by default, will be rougher weather-wise. Maybe I was just incredibly unlucky, but I don't think so. I think some regions are just worse. Like more mountainous, more high up. That's kind of my experience. Is the bridge? Nah, I'm not gonna do it. Let's just do a little bit. Although, that might have been a quote-unquote bridge. Or maybe it's just, we're somewhere here. Yeah, the weight is good. Oh, that's the bridge. Alright. I was about to mark the territory just to be triple safe, but it's fine. So now we're taking a right. And we're going to try to find the short climb. Which, again, coffee is just an extra precaution. I think it was this one. It was somewhere one of these. If not this, then further. But I'm like 90% sure that it's this. Remember there's like an old structure? Yeah, I think that's over. No, maybe no. There was like a wolf or two. There's like an old structure that's more of a shelter now. Yeah, there's the wolf. Also, 2 wolves. Also, another good thing about the crampons is less sprained ankles. Jesus Christ. Well, it really scared him from far away. Oh, him too. I hope that's me, not a bear. Okay, so I think my calculations are correct. Around this hill, we will find the rope. There we go. That's the rope. It's not a big climb. Let's double check. I think I just left the wood. I don't think I left anything else, anything of value. I think I left something up there, like a pair of gloves. So I'm going to take all that stuff. Maybe like an energy drink or something. So I might as well bring all that. Yeah, there's the wood. That's all good. Have I marked this? Timberwolf Mountain. Cave. Let's just mark it. I don't think that's in the map. It's kind of strange. There we go. Yeah, we get up and then... Alright, just so we don't... We're gonna have enough energy, but... Let's just drink this. And the good thing about crampons is you can see that bottom right stamina thingy. It depletes much slower. Okay, let's check the wood situation. Here. 35. Let's bring this stuff. And then we're gonna get up there. We're gonna be slightly overweight once we pick up this stuff. I think we left something here. Yep. We have a ruined torch, spray paint, gloves, and we don't really need the can, so that's fine. Alright. That's cedar, I think. Yes. It's kind of warm outside, but I'm just going to pick up a bunch of sticks. So I think inside of that cabin is fine with my kind of, you know, as warmly as I'm dressed. But if you're starting out, you have to keep a constant fire going. I'm sorry. And maybe for like 6 hours a day, you can sleep or hang out. No, you can sleep without making a fire. Because it's an extra warmth bonus of 5 in the bed. Without it, it hits like +1 degree maybe for a couple hours, maybe like 2 or 3. It's really rough, even inside. So we're almost there, and yeah, once we get through, it's like a few minutes. And there's 1 or 2 wolves. It's really straightforward. If you don't, you know, kind of wander off, then you might find a bear. Which I did. Alright. New region. Timberwolf Mountain. We're really light. This is the lightest I ever am gonna be. Ash Canyon, I think, has an extra, like a backpack or something that you can get for extra 5 kilos of kind of weight capacity. So that's my only motivation to get up there, from what I know. And Black Rock has some good stuff too, including building ammunition. Hush River Valley, I don't know if it's guaranteed or not, but every time I've been up there, it also has a Moose Height satchel. But that's, I think by that time we'll already have a moose killed. And we'll have that crafted. That's an extra 5 kilos. Let's pick up all the sticks. There's going to be some wood there, but we're going to pick up as many as possible on the way there. This should be... Oh, not the fog. I could kind of wing it, but I don't want to. There's no caves, nothing that I know of before then. So let's not mess around. It's kind of a straight walk. I think the wolf was somewhere there. Maybe 2 of them. I don't know. Yeah, we'll pick all that stuff up later, although this is pretty far away. There's a lot of rose hips, reishi especially, old man's beard, a lot of it. God, I'm so happy I have a gun, because every hill, every small hill, it's basically there can be a wolf surprise on the other end. So now, the lake helps with like navigation, but I'm not, I think I have to head that direction. Or maybe no. Ugh, I hate the fog. Yeah, I think I have to walk around. Yeah, that's where a couple wolves might be. Yeah. No wolves. They're going easy on me. First time here. So one or two hills like this, and we're there. There we are. It's a nice view too. You guys will like it, in case you haven't been here. It's the nicest view out of all the cabins I've stayed at. It is the coldest though. So let's take a look at, what is it called? Crystal Lake, maybe? Definitely on Mystery Lake, Crystal Lake. Yeah, so there's always 2 or 3 wolves there. Although during the aurora, I saw 3. They might have been Timberwolves. So let's head to the cabin and mark it. Yeah. Let's just mark it, and then I'll show you the map and of what's going on. Yeah, this is a really nice view. There's a fishing hut, which I don't think has a door. Mountaineer's hut. Alright, so there's a lake. There's some Timberwolves somewhere around here, as far as I know. And there's some more here. But if there's a bear walking here, which is over there... Oh, just in time. This is good. The fog is coming out. There's a bear walking there, and then there's no Timberwolves. I think they're afraid of the bear, as far as I know. And yeah, there's also some deer, some rabbits over there. But this is kind of a tricky region. There's like danger pretty much all over here. All in front. Every exit you're trying to use, there's something going on. Let's pick up a couple more sticks. We're not in a rush. Oh yeah, a lot of cattails around the lake. A lot. When there's no Timberwolves, we're gonna go taking advantage of that. I picked up a lot of cattails. Yeah, with proper clothing, all nice and warm. In my other run with no clothing, it was rough. It was just basically most of the time you're just looking for wood. We'll see what the nights will be like, even with the good clothing. hacksaw, so I got a feeling that this is guaranteed. I saw it here last time as well, or at least a high chance.
Thank you.
This also might be guaranteed. And home sweet home.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
This I saw here last time as well. Yeah, most of these items I saw here on my previous run as well. Not this though. I don't think so. There's some matches, some flare shells, and most importantly, a workbench. So we're gonna make our crampons here.
Could end up being useful.
Okay, so this is not a long walk, but it might be on a different level. It's really mountainous. Oh, there's more matches. Wow. There's a book. I didn't see this here last time. I think this is a
This stuff will come in handy.
cooking skill. Alright, well, we can cook this book. That's all we can do with it, or keep it as a souvenir. Let's just kind of settle in. There's more flare shells this time. I think last time I got 2. More matches. The jacket is not the worst thing in the world. It might be a replacement for some of that wolf stuff that we have. Oh, another lantern. I had a suspicion that it's going to be here, just like it was last time. I was thinking about leaving mine behind, but it's fine. So let's save it. Let's do this and this. And the pelts will go here, hopefully. I'm going to make it nice and tidy. Okay. Food. Alright, so what do we do? I'm just going to pick everything up and see what the inventory is like. I don't know why I do this. Okay, cedar, that's 1 hour each. Burning. Coal fur is an hour and a half. Newspaper, I don't really need. Let's put some of this stuff away. Newspaper. That's pretty much it. Oh. Spray paint, let's leave it here. The rope, I'm going to keep it out in the open because it's so easy to forget it.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
This is not perfect, but I think there's one more. I don't think I really need it. I have a pry bar, which will be needed pretty soon. Okay, let's set these things down. For now. Come on. Let's put burdock here. Oh, a lot of sticks. We're pretty light. So let's take a little gander. It is foggy, which I hate. But there's not, yeah, in the fog there's not too much to see, so we might tear down a piece of wood or something. Yeah, these things. I don't want to go too far. Just to kind of over prepare. We're gonna take these things inside. Oh, it's so nice and warm. I got a feeling I got unlucky with the weather the first time I played here. That's a lot of sticks.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So this will be, in case I didn't mention it before, I think I did, but in case I didn't. This will be our little regional base. And we're gonna stay in it for now, because I'm not going into that. The fog is, yeah, not here. I'm not that familiar. Let's just kind of clean everything up. We don't need this. Ski jacket, we'll keep it here for now. I guess we can do some crampon crafting. Yeah, we can do that now. Only we need water. So we will do that while we're crafting. What about sticks? Okay. Mag lens doesn't work inside. Well, let's do this. Huh.
Come on, little fire.
So there's 2 slots. Let's do 2 hours. Oh, this is really quick. We're not going to be able to... Oh, we can craft by half-hour increments, I think. Okay. Yeah, we can't get food poisoning anymore. And that's good. Improvised crab ponds. Yeah, half hour. I don't think we'll be able to do it today. It's getting dark. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so the wolves are kind of... I don't know if those are regular wolves or timber wolves. There's usually two. I think we have two now. And... yeah, there's sometimes like a bear walking there. He takes like a long stroll. I think his cave is somewhere there. And yeah, we might take a look around. Might kill those wolves, I'm not sure.
It's getting dark out here. I'm gonna look for shelter.
But we're not rushing. Ugh, alright. So... I guess we can do half an hour more. And then we'll wake up and finish the craft. Okay. Yeah, the wolves are always there. Without fail. There's a wolf there. There's a bear there. Or timber wolves. I think tomorrow we're gonna head that direction. And we're gonna see what's up. There's a lot of loot nearby. And a lot of territory marking that we need to do. And some rabbits. So what about food? What are we doing? We're gonna have a bunch of cattails. I guess we can get those tomorrow. Can we still craft? I don't think we can, but... am I done with the crampons? Oh, yes I am. Okay, so for now I'm gonna drop them. I'm gonna put them someplace in a place of prominence. Alright, just so I don't forget them. And I think we can just go to bed. Let's take it easy by... wow, this feels really warm. Let's still do only like 4 hours. I just want to see how the temperature changes, how cold it gets. Yeah, with no clothing, it was like in the negatives. Indoors. Oh yeah, this is nice. We can keep the door open if we want. Well, it doesn't change the weather, but temperature. Alright. So we're going in full confidence that we're not going to freeze to death. This is good. We're going to save a lot of firewood. Ugh, there we go. I guess this is good with the wolves. If it goes into a full-on blizzard.
I survived another night.
There's still wolves there. Yeah, this was the kind of the weather that I was experiencing. So what do? We craft or we fix our clothing. While we're waiting. Actions, repair amount 55, chance of success. That's why I brought 2 pairs, 2 of each, because it's not 100% chance, and these are hard to get. This would take 5 days to assemble, minimum. Yeah, let's repair. Oh, full-on storm. guess we're in no super rush. I know where we can get some cattails pretty quickly. Got some extra food. So now that there's no wolves, we can go get our cattails. At least the closest ones. There's some on both sides. Oh, there we go. I didn't see this. Is it fishing line? Wow. Fishing tackle. I didn't see that last time. Oh, that's a wolf. It's a confused wolf. Oh, there we go. It's a weird, confused wolf. We can harvest it when it's warmer.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Mm-hmm. So this will sustain us for a while. And then we'll get the wolf meat, and then we'll get the thing going. We'll do good. Let's do that. Let's leave some of that water. To 1 degrees inside. 1 degree, rather. I guess we can take a nap. Yeah, let's take a nap. Ugh, let's take another nap. What else do we have? Oh, we can start crafting arrows. Alright. let's start doing that. Hour and a half each. Alright, so we're gonna have 11 arrows. That's good. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think we're getting cabin fever in here. I'm pretty sure, because there's no loading screen to get in here. Ah, finally. What's the weight? 31. So there's one more wolf. We could go get it, technically. Yeah, let's just go get it. And then harvest both. Let's play it safe. This was a lucky shot. Let's invite this guy. Let's bring this guy closer. There's probably going to be another one there that we're going to encounter. Where did he go? What the fuck was that? Oh, that was a good shot. Did you see that? Ugh, he glitched out. Oh well. At least the weather is nice. Yeah, there's still wolves there. Let's quickly kind of check this side. Since there's no wolves, let's just clear this, all the cattails. Yeah, let's just do this whole thingy. I think that's a backpack, maybe. Ugh. A lot of wolves. Oh, that's a lot of burdock. Yeah, we might as well clear it now. Before the wolves respawn over here. Definitely a lot of resources. If you have good clothing, first impressions, it's a really good region, at least down south.
thirsty.
Me too. Okay, so that's a little lake. Crystal Lake, just to confirm. This is where a lot of fun will be happening. It's a lot of cattails. I think I got like 70 last time I was here. Just from this lake. If not more. Just this corner alone is like 15 minimum. It's a nice little cabin. Okay, extra wood. Don't mind if I do. Oh, there's some more there. Yeah, I'm not gonna go up that hill. So many wolves. Every corner of the lake, you can hear wolves really nearby.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, I think it's time to harvest and head back inside. Let's get this guy first. And then we'll get the other one. We'll check the hut later. No bears so far. Which is concerning. The bears are kind of easy compared to the Timberwolves. That's the more concerning animal. Alright, let's get this guy. Now let's quickly run inside, because we might be attracting some nearby wolves.
Man, all I can think about is food.
From that side.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Okay, let's get this guy as well. Oh, the feathers. Let's go back, check on that wolf. I always forget those. Okay, it's nice and peaceful. These are skinny wolves. Pleasant Valley wolves have 5 kilos of meat on them. So these are the wolves. The territory is cleared. It's a nice way to assert dominance from the get-go. Just clear out. This is my lake. But it is a nice view. Look at that. With the aurora, it's even crazier, so we'll see that soon enough.
Man, I could eat anything.
Okay, what are we eating today?
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Can we do anything else? We're not smelly, so... We can check for the cattails, maybe. Yeah, we still have some time. We're not too tired. No bears still. I saw the first time ever I saw a bear just napping. He was just sleeping there, breathing heavily. I almost stumbled upon that. Maybe we'll get to see it again, but I never saw that before. They usually need like a cave. I didn't know that they could just sleep on the ground with no shelter. Alright, it's getting dark. Let's go check the cabin. The hut. Okay, let's pull out the lantern. It's been a while. Should be something. Message, sure. Memento. Yep, that's way up north. Gunsmithing. That is really good. I need to get it as high as possible from the books. Just so there's less trial and error. Because I think it just creates shitty ammunition if you have a lower level. That's as far as I know. It's pretty dark. Let's not mess around. Let's get ourselves all nice and tired. And then go to bed. Tomorrow we'll cook and we'll do all that stuff.
I could eat a horse.
Yeah, we should eat.
Some of the horses.
Let's eat something. Then just go to bed. Okay. I think we're all good. as well sleep till the morning. Alright, let's make a fire. Let's start cooking.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Come on,
Work.
let's not waste matches. It's 90%.
Come on, little fire. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Don't want to do this, but let's do it. This is not potent water, so I just want to get rid of it. Okay, let's get a small piece. Perfect. What's going on outside? Still dark. I want nothing to do with that. Can we stash it under? I think we can. Yeah, this is not going to be enough space. Let's make them even. God bless level 5 cooking skill. So in case you didn't see the last episode, we reached it. So now we can eat all the wolf meat we want. Next goal, well, carcass harvesting will come quick. Fire starting, that's another one. Fires last longer, that's a big one. And yeah. Gunsmithing, that would be nice, but oh, I left the book behind. I think that was a gunsmithing book, might have been. Maybe a rifling. Which is not ideal, but it's not a long walk. I might be bored one day, just off camera, go and get it. How long? 5 hours. Alright. What else can we craft? Let's just kind of finish this off. Okay. Might need a couple more sticks. The rope? I haven't figured out yet what we're gonna do with that. Okay, let's finish cooking. Go. Let's leave that here. I guess we can do... it's not too foggy. I'll wait for like an hour or two. And we might do another trip. I think we're going to do that next episode. For this one, I think we'll just finish cooking. And then I might do some off-camera stuff just to kind of make things even better looking. And just kind of do like an inventory check. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. But I think this was a successful run. So we're starting here. We're going to gradually move ourselves up north. And there's one route that I want to take, and then I want to show you. You can see it from a distance, the peak that we need to get to. And I've heard there's some good loot there. But I might check it off camera just to prepare for it. Just so we don't wander too much during the recording. But as for this one, we are 79 days, so we're approaching 100. I think my personal best is like a 125-ish, so we're getting there. Yeah, look at that view. Alright, but I think this one, yeah, we'll make it shorter than the last few episodes. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.